everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the look I'm going to review today. It was supposed to be a Valentine's Day look, then it was supposed to be a Victoria's Secret look, then it was supposed to be like a prom look. It's just kind of all of them wrapped into one basically. I basically bought a bunch of these eyeshadows from Beauty Bay, which are the Makeup Geek Foiled Eyeshadows, and I am in love with them. So I just kind of created the look around those eyeshadows. Please keep watching if you want to recreate this look. I will put all my Instagram and website and stuff like that below. But thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoy. Oh, eyeshadow close up. In love. So I've already filled in my eyebrows and I'm going in with the EX1 Invisiwear foundation. This was used on Kylie Jenner for her Elle cover and on Rita Ora during her time with X Factor. It's a really great foundation, really great coverage. The only thing I'd say is this is the lightest shade, F100, but it's still quite warm. But I've done another video on my channel which is for pale, fair skin because I have a bit of fake tan on here, but I'm naturally very fair. So I'm just popping a bit of concealer under my eye for when I put some eyeshadow there, but not complicated at this point. And putting some concealer under my eyebrow just to highlight. Now I'm testing out a new eye primer, which is the Faced Eyeshadow Insurance. I normally use MAC Soft Ochre, so it's exciting to try something new. I really love this. I think it looks quite good just on its own as well, for like every day. Now going in with a shade called Creme Brulee on a 219 brush. I'm just running this through my crease. This is the first Makeup Geek eyeshadow I've ever tried out on cam. Now I have to say the camera has made it look a lot more orangey than what it is. It's quite similar to that, like it's still like a nice warm eyeshadow but slightly less orange. I kind of decided this was just going to be my transition shade, so I took a 217 and then blended it out towards my eyebrow. And going in with a shade called Swiss Chocolate from MAC on my 219 again. Running this back through my crease. So blending it through my crease into the transition shade, so it's all nicely blended out. And then I'm kind of like taking it out as well afterwards. And then going underneath with the Creme Brulee again on a slightly smaller smudger brush. I'm kind of taking this 2/3 along my lash line, or lower lash line. And then going in with Swiss Chocolate again on an angled brush. Doing this much closer to the lash line. And then I'm just going to blend it out again. But as you see, I've kind of just smoked out the eyeshadow colours, but then I'm going to neaten them up later with concealer. And then just connecting the top to the bottom, I'm filling in the outer corner with Swiss Chocolate again. Using my little smaller smudger brush again. And then I think I'm going to blend it in a second. With the 219. Yeah, there you go. And then doing the same on the other side. Now, I'm taking a duo fibre brush, I think it's a 286 or a 268, just with some concealer and kind of neatening up that sort of wing. I'm kind of doing like a nice, softly winged out eye, but you can do like a really exaggerated sharp line if you wanted to. Then my Beauty Bay delivery arrived in time. I already had some eyeshadows already. I'd ordered 3, but then when I saw them I was like, oh my god, I need to order more. These eyeshadows are incredible. So I got a whole bunch, and I'm definitely going to get more. Here's 3 shades on my hand. I think that's Starry Eyed, Magic Act, and maybe Whimsical from top to bottom. So I'm taking this shade, which is in the spotlight, and I'm pressing it on with a 239 brush. I so am in love with these eyeshadows. They are amazing. I wish I'd known about them sooner. So I've kind of pressed it on with a 239, but then I'm going back over and just pressing on top with some more eyeshadow with just my finger, because it's got like a really nice texture to it. It almost feels quite creamy, but it is powder. And now taking Starry Eyed, which I'm using as my highlighter in the inner corner. Then curling my lashes with the Uemura eyelash curler. If you have really straight, not fab eyelashes like me, the combination of the Uemura eyelash curler and this Rollerlash mascara from Benefit works wonders. I've also just done a light bit of bottom mascara as well. Now for some of you might be happy with just mascara, but I want my eyelashes to look longer. So I'm going in with the Eylure lengthening lashes. Now I haven't done any eyeliner, so that means I need to get the lashes as close to the lash line, pretty much on it, as possible. And I'm just going over with the eyeshadow again, just over just kind of the strip of the eyelash, just so that you definitely can't see it. But I made sure that the strip was as close to my lash line as it could possibly be, because I think it's really easy to see it when you haven't got any eyeliner on. Love these lashes. Go Eylure. Now on to my skin. So I'm using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. Kind of doing it down my T-zone and around my mouth, around my nose. Any areas I want to lighten. Yeah, so you definitely want to be careful around your eyeshadow because you've spent so long doing it. You don't want to mess it up. So you can either use a brush or your finger. And mixing Taupe and Sculpt, which are going to be my contouring shades. So just contouring underneath my cheekbone, from my hairline to the outer corner of my mouth. Then going around my forehead and around my temples. Along my jawbone, along my chin, trying to make that look smaller. And around my nose as well, not any extreme contouring, just quite nice and soft. Now going in, that was Starry Eyed. I'm testing it out as a highlighter on the skin. So the Cupid's bow was my trial run. So you definitely can use it on your cheekbones, you just have to be super careful with it because it's so pigmented and it's not easy to use an eyeshadow as a highlighter on your skin. So you can use your finger, but then I discovered afterwards if you use the Real Technique setting brush, works as a really good highlighter brush for this product. My nose, on the bridge of my nose. I started off really small and then I just got so carried away. There's the Real Technique setting brush, which works really well. Now taking any blusher, I'm taking this shade here. I can't remember the name of it, but I will write it below in the description box. I just feel like it needs a little bit of blush colour just to connect the contour shade with the highlighter. Using my Tom Ford, I don't know what brush it is, maybe bronzing brush or blush brush. Now I'm spraying my skin with Fix Plus, just so that it sets the highlighter especially really nicely. Now I wanted to go for a nude lip. I was thinking about red, but I was like, I'll keep it nice and natural on the lip. So I'm going in with Oak from MAC, and then using Peach Stock, which is my favourite lipstick from MAC. apart from Lady Danger. This is my favourite nude. Now, Oak is a little bit darker, the lip liner, and I don't want it to be really apparent, so I'm just kind of drawing over the lip liner a bit with the lipstick. Now, I was taking a concealer, which is the same shade as my foundation, and just kind of neatening up the edges. I just love this colour. It's a satin finish, but it stays on like a matte. It's so good. Now taking a little bit of powder, just taking any excess shine off anywhere, normally around the centre of my face, and using the Guerlain bronzing spray, just adding a bit more of a bronzy sort of finish. Now, I was intending to let my hair down, but I thought I'll just leave it up as it's quite a nice curly ponytail, so I'm just kind of backcombing it a bit. And then just wrapping a bit of hair around the band, and this is the finished look. I really hope you like it. I am so in love with these eyeshadows, and as you can see, it makes for an amazing, strong highlighter if you love a really bold highlighter. But thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you want to be notified of when I post my next video. I'll put my Instagram and my website below if you want to follow me on there. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.